investigations into the killings and abductions that have occurred in our country in the last 2 years, will be initiating a process to get permission of the High Court to institute a private prosecution. The purpose of this filing today, which was done very early this morning under petition number E475, is to get permission of the High Court, granting Mr. Kigame permission to institute this private prosecution that the relevant authorities have failed to do. This is one of the most consequential court proceedings in our country since the Rome Statute is part of the laws of Kenya, and Cap 60 for laws, which is the International Crimes Act. The authority to conduct investigations on allegations of crimes against humanity is vested in the Director of Public Prosecution. So having failed to do that, we have now commenced what is likely to be the necessary first step towards invoking the jurisdiction of the international state. As we know, the Rome Statute, which is now part of the federal law, depends on the principle of complementarity. This means that before we trigger the jurisdiction of the International Criminal Court, you must prove that court that you have exhausted the local remedies. So today, we have instituted those local remedies. If they are not acted upon, they will automatically trigger the jurisdiction of the International Criminal Court, and case will go there for the necessary investigations. There are some who didn't believe that Kigame would take this very drastic and presidential step that has become necessary in view of the continuing act of crimes against humanity being conducted by the Kenyan authorities. So today, we are seeking permission of the High Court to bring criminal proceedings against the Minister for the Interior, the Inspector General of Police, Director of CID, and the Director of the NIS, under the principle of command and responsibility. For far too long, we have seen that those who are subjected to criminal proceedings are the small fish. So under the Rome Statute, under the principle of command and responsibility, those who are responsible for igniting the process that we have seen in our streets, the police killing, naming innocent young souls, is attributable to the Minister for Interior and those present officers.
With colleagues that believe in justice, I stand here as a parent of young Kenyans and representing many other parents. I stand here as a Christian leader who believes in biblical justice, and on behalf of all religious groups in Kenya, including Muslims and Hindus who believe in justice. I also stand here on behalf of civil society groups and all law-abiding citizens and those who defend the rights of the marginalized and oppressed. We filed this case so that this matter can be escalated to the international community, and I hope that envoys receiving this, that international media and all that are concerned with what has been happening in Kenya will escalate this so that the whole world knows that Kenya has become a police state that kills its citizens, abducts, tortures, and then charges the young people for terrorism. We have seen police arrest innocent Kenyans simply asking for accountability, pull them like they did Albert Ojwang from his home in South Nyanza, bring him more than 300 kilometers to Nairobi, kill him, and then lie that he killed him. We have witnessed during the demonstrations of 2024 and 2025, which are entrenched in the Constitution, Article 37 and others. Young people armed only with bottles of water and placards, peacefully asking for a better country. They are arrested, shot at with live ammunition, and killed, maimed, and then abandoned as if nothing has happened. But the perpetrators continue. The police and hired goons, as the bosses of security in this country, watch with calm detachment. Possible. And like Esther of old, we will go for this, and if we perish, we perish. We are here to defend the people of Kenya, in keeping with the Constitution. And we will be celebrating this Constitution that we got in 2010. We have the 15th anniversary this coming August, and I hope this case becomes a landmark marker of the significance of the supreme law of this country vis-a-vis the Constitution. Like Wakili has said, the Rome statutes, and indeed if you look at the United Nations provisions for human dignity and the rights of citizens, you can be sure that this government has systematically violated all of them and killed at will, including violating Article 26 of our Constitution that guarantees right to life. We stand here today to file this case, believing that action will be taken soon and that the court will grant us leave to proceed to the highest possible level. Having exhausted all the Kenyan options, we will have no other choice but to push it all the way to the international court. I want to thank my lawyer for such a splendid job drafting and capturing my ideas.